Welcome to another episode of Motivating Mondays. I'm Liz Peterson, speech language pathologist for over 23 years, and my company is Speech and Voice Enterprises. We are now entering our final series on how to take that diaphragm breath. We are now getting much more advanced. If you have not yet mastered how to take a diaphragm breath, still continue our practice and join us later. By now, you should be able to take that diaphragm breath in isolation. Boom. You should be able to speak from a diaphragm breath. And now the next lesson is how to take that second and third diaphragm breath while in conversation or delivering a presentation. I want to impress upon you that this is a whole new level of coordination. If you are somebody who was a fast talker, mumbled, monotone, your body is used to taking a shallow breath, saying what you want to say, shallow breath, saying what you want to say, and we have this vicious cycle. You will now start to discover that once you start to breathe from a diaphragm breath, this is an outstanding strategy to manage fast talking. Also, when you take that diaphragm breath and you speak from the speech stairs, communication is so comfortable. It's so controlled. This is definitely the breathing pattern to have as you are trying to improve your communication skills in the workplace and augment your leadership image. Speaking from a diaphragm breath is our final mechanical skill to learn for this. So what we need to do, as I said, we need to get your body to be used to this coordination. And so what's different here is that your old behavior was shallow breath line, shallow breath line, shallow breath line. That's really not what diaphragm breathing is. As you have seen, these are large breaths with a lot of air, positioning us to speak at the conversational level, to give us complex statements all on one breath. And many of you are not used to this. So now you need to get into a cycle where you can recognize where you are in that communication pattern and to be able to bring in that second breath when you need it, not necessarily when you're moving on to a new thought. See the difference? So what I want us to do first is stand, place one hand on your chest, one hand on your diaphragm. I want you to take a breath, do some counting, keep counting until you start to feel like, okay, I'm running out of breath here, so now I'm going to take my second breath. Do it again until you go, okay, I'm running out of breath. Take that third breath and continue counting. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, I'm running low on air, so I took another breath and I'm going to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Getting a little low. Taking another breath, and I'm continuing on with my talking. I want you to practice this. Taking that diaphragm breath, counting until you feel like you've had enough. Take another breath. Again, if you are doing this and you're starting to feel lightheaded, stop, take a break, sit down. This is a common reaction to when you are learning how to diaphragm breathe. It's your body telling you, oh, whoa, I'm getting a lot of oxygen here and I'm not used to it. So go ahead and take a break. Now, we've done it with counting. Now let's make it more purposeful. And don't feel like you have to stand in one spot. Go ahead and walk around your space. But I want you to take a breath, and I want you to introduce yourself, say who you are, what your department is, and something professional you're going to do that day. Now, that's a lot to say. You may not be able to do all of that on one breath. So what I want you to do during that exercise is recognize, okay, I'm getting low on breath here, so now I'm going to find a natural pause where I can take that next breath or end my statement, take a fresh new breath, and go ahead and speak from it. So here we go. Have your hand in this positioning for your own feedback. Hello, my name is Liz Peterson. I have been a speech language pathologist for over 23 years. My company is Speech and Voice Enterprises. All right, that was a lot to say, so I took took my next breath. Now I'm going to talk about what I'm doing today. Currently, I am working on several video segments called Motivating Mondays, where it is my goal to bring you video segments that talks about how you can be, oops, I ran low on air, so I took my next breath, how you can be more effective in the workplace by learning a wide variety of public speaking and communication strategies. That was a good place to stop. So if I had something else to say, I would take that next breath. This coordination is going to take some time to get used to, but I want you to stand before a mirror, practice saying some lines. If you need to deliver a presentation, practice some of that dialogue, getting in that second and third breath. A good strategy is that if you're not breathing well during a presentation, I encourage my clients to maybe coordinate that breath when they're advancing their slide, and then they're able to continue on. This is a new coordination. It's going to feel funny, and it's going to take some time to practice. Again, to be successful, you need to be able to get that breath in isolation. Then you can go ahead and move on the skills from here. Remember, this is not natural. This is a skill we want to do for effective communication. When you're at home watching television or you're working on your computer, you will probably be chest breathing, and that's perfectly appropriate. Diaphragm breathing is to support you to be a more effective communicator. This is a good strategy for managing fear of public speaking, a very good strategy to use while you're delivering a presentation. To be able to coordinate effective communication with breathing is a very, very important skill. Once you get this skill mastered, you will probably start to notice that speaking and breathing is so much more comfortable for you. I wish you good luck. Remember, this is going to take some time to practice to get it right. Thank you very much for Motivating Mondays. See you next week.